Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm still dealing with this cold that I've had since last weekend, but it's not so bad. So I was just sitting here on the couch thinking of ways to do the oral care scenario this coming Sunday at CVS, since I think I've used pretty much all of my digital coupons that I had for Colgate. So I don't know that they'll give us more. So if they don't, I was just brainstorming some ways that we could possibly still get really good deals with that $10 off $25 oral care CRT that they plan to give us. So we have this offer on Fetch for spend $25 online at CVS and get 7,500 points, or roughly $7.50. So hopefully that will still be around on Sunday. So I came up with some scenarios about how we could combine the two. The only real downside to this is that if you pay with extra bucks, that's 10 off of 25 will not come off. And it's also going to affect, I believe, your ability to get the 7,500 points back at Fetch. So these would be situations where you would have to pay with like CVS gift cards if you have cashed in for some of those on your different rebate apps, or if you are like transferring your CVS, your like Ibotta money and things like that over to like your PayPal debit card or your regular checking account, and you want to pay with, that rebate money. I don't know that I'll do too many of these scenarios, but I do think I'm going to try one on Sunday morning and see how it goes. And so basically the object would be to get $25 worth of products into your cart for the oral care deals. But then the 10 off of 25 is going to bring you below the $25 mark to get the $7.50 back for spending $25 at CVS. So the best thing I can figure to throw into these deals is the Dr. Scholl's product that we have that's $12.99 online, and then you get a $10 extra buck back. So what I want to do with these transactions is put only buy deals into them, so that nothing gets affected with the 10 off of 25. Nothing will affect you getting your extra bucks back, because if you put any spend deals in that are like toothpaste deals and whatnot, when the 10 off of 25 comes off, it's probably going to drop you below the spend amount. For instance, for Colgate, we do have a spend 15 and get $5 in extra bucks. But online, once you factor in the 10 off of 25, it's going to drop your total of Colgate products below 15, and you will not get your extra buck back. So on the first screen here, you'll see that we have the promotion for Fetch and the promotion for the oral care products. On these next couple screens, we have the products that I'm thinking that we could put into these scenarios. I have 3 scenarios, and they all work out to be exactly the same financially. So if you want to pick up one of these Dr. Scholl's wart or skin tag removal products, they're $12.99 online, and you'll get the $10 extra buck back. This is a buy deal, so nothing should affect that, getting your $10 extra buck back. Then you can pick up the Colgate Optic White, or really any of the toothpaste that are Colgate that are $3.99 that are part of the buy 2 and get a $4 extra buck back, and that is a limit of 2. Then there's also the Colgate that are buy 2 and get a $6 extra buck back. The cheapest one that I see online that's included in that is the Colgate Total for $6.29. So you'd want to pick 2 of those up to complete that deal for buying 2 and get a $6 extra buck. That's also a limit of 2. And then we have the Crest Pro Health or other Crest toothpaste that are priced at $3.99, where you would get a $4 extra buck when you buy 2. That's also a limit of 2. You could also get the 1-count Oral-B toothbrushes as well. Just make sure they're included in the deal. When you have everything in your cart, it should show you, that this counts towards extra bucks, and you click right there and it'll tell you if you've completed the extra bucks. It'll say like $4 in extra bucks back, or $6 in extra bucks back, or $10 in extra bucks back. So here's the 3 scenarios. So if you're in the same situation as me and you've already used like all your digital coupons for these products, but you do want to possibly make, a deal happen this coming week, beginning on Sunday, these are just 3 possible scenarios. So I definitely am feeling a little under the weather. So if my brain's not working right, please somebody tell me, but I'm pretty sure that we should be able to do this. Okay. So on this next screen, we have the first scenario, which would be 2 Colgate Total at $6.29 each, and 4 Colgate Optic White at $3.99 each, and 1 Dr. Scholl's at $12.99. So the Colgate Total, 2 of them would be $12.58. 4 Colgate Optic White would be, or whatever, I think there's other ones, you don't have to be Optic White, but I'm just using it for these scenarios, Four of them would be $15.96, and the Dr. Scholl's would be $12.99. So that would total you $41.53. The 10 off 25 oral care CRT should come off in your cart, making it $31.53. So we're still above that $25 mark to get the $7.50 back through Fetch. So you do need to go into that Fetch offer and log into your CVS account through Fetch. So as you can see back on the first screen, you have to log in, through Fetch into your CVS account. And then it said it could take up to a week or two to get those points back. So that's the kind of like a little bit of a scary part about it, but I think we should be okay. So that would make your total $31.53. So you'd be able to get that 7,500 points back on Fetch when everything processes. And you would also get $24 back in extra bucks. Again, because none of these products are a spend deal. They're all buy deals. So we're buying 2 Colgate, we're buying 4 Colgate, we're buying 1 Dr. Scholl's. So you get $10 in extra bucks back for the Dr. Scholl's, $8 for buying 4 Colgate, doing that deal twice, and $6 for the Colgate total, which is the other deal. So that's $24 back in extra bucks. $7.50 back from Fetch would make it just 3 cents for this scenario. The second scenario, very similar, except we're going to swap out 2 of the cheaper Colgate for 2 of the Crest or Oral-B products that are $3.99. So now we have 2 Colgate total at $6.29 each, 2 Colgate Optic White or similar participating Colgate toothpaste at $3.99 a piece, and 2 Crest or Oral-B products at $3.99 a piece, and 1 Dr. Scholl's at $12.99. So the math is exactly the same, pretty much. It's $12.58 for the 2 more expensive Colgate, $7.98 for the Colgate Optic White, because we're only buying 2 now, and $7.98 for the 2 Crest products, and $12.99 for the Dr. Scholl's would be $41.53 again. The $10 off the $25 oral care CRT, that's hard to say, comes off, making it $31.53. We get the same amount of extra bucks back, 24, which would be 10 for the Dr. Scholl's, 4 for the Crest or Oral-B, 4 for the Colgate Optic White, the smaller tubes, and 6 for the Colgate total, and $7.50 back on Fetch when it finishes processing. So again, 3 cents. One other option would be to cut out the $3.99 Colgate altogether and go with 4 Crest or Oral-B products, because again, that is the limit of 2, I believe. So you would get the 2 Colgate total at $6.29 a piece, and 4 the Crest or Oral-B products at $3.99 a piece, and 1 Dr. Scholl's at the $12.99. So this, you can see, this greatly all hinges on your store having the Dr. Scholl's in stock. So it's $12.58 for the 2 Colgate products, $15.96 for the 4 Crest or Oral-B products, and $12.99 for that Dr. Scholl's, making it again $41.53. You're over $25 in oral care products, making it $31.53. Again, $24 back in extra bucks, and $7.50 back from Fetch would make it 3 cents. There could be some other products you might want to throw in besides the Dr. Scholl's that have a decent amount of extra bucks back. Keep in mind when you go in and you pick these things up in store, you don't get a receipt. So you can't, you can't choose products that might have a nice Ibotta rebate or anything like that, because there would be no way for you to scan that receipt and get that rebate back. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.